What would Plunkett's reaction be here? Will he look to bowl a cutter? Surely has to be back of a length.
Yeah, you got to take the pace off the ball to ensure that they don't back themselves up to go and play through the line as easily as he did in the first place. That's lovely delivery. That's what you want to see from Liam Plunkett to trouble the batsman. You got to give them or let them feel that yes, I am capable of bowling slower deliveries. Gale and McCallum all bowl faced this innings. Look at the amount of boundaries. 3 4s and 7 6s already. They're coming to the party. That's well bowled. Short. Good work. Good comeback from Liam Plunkett after being hit for a 6.
Yeah, that's a slow bouncer. Look at the ribs on the ball. Definitely looking to cut the ball. And as a result of it, it didn't arrive. Chris Gale was through with the shot. And these are part of the repertoires bowlers have developed in the shorter format. Basit Malinga used to do it brilliantly, that slow bouncer.
Oh, back past the bowler. What a lovely piece of timing. Not a bad delivery, Roshan, because he pitched it up. It looked like it was a Yorker length. What he did, punched down the ground. And look at the bat he uses. Look at that, just a punch.
I think Plunkett was looking to set him up. Bowl 2 short balls and then look to go for that extra yard in length, the Yorker. And straight away, past the bowler. 10 runs so far, or 4 balls. See, when Gale is in this mood, it becomes very difficult to bowl at him. Where would he bowl? What's the next delivery should be?
He has moved quickly to 39 of just 28 deliveries with 4 4s and a couple of 4 6s and 2 4s, beg your pardon. That's well bowled. He was trying to make some room through. He followed the batsman.
Yeah, that was sensible because he went wide of the crease, just kept following him because he cramped him. Gale generally likes a little bit of space, likes to extend his arms. And that was back of a length and just hurried him a bit. But so far, 11 runs in the over of 5 balls. That run rate which we were talking about, 7.8 2 overs ago, it's now almost 9, 8.81. 1 ball to go in the over.
Yeah, 11 already in this over. 9 on strike, Brendan McCullum. He has to go back. There's somebody probably just coming in front of the side screen. That's the gentleman. He needs to go back to the run-up, Liam Plunkett. But this is a really good display of power batting. Absolutely brilliant. That's what they need, Rangpur Riders. Only 2 points so far. They're setting a good solid foundation here. One of them have to bet till the very end to ensure that they put on a really big total. Dot to finish the over. 69 without loss.
You're searching loads of websites looking for the best hotel deal. Stop doing that to yourself. Just relax and let Trivago do the work for you. Trivago compares hundreds of websites and apps at the same time. That's how you can be sure to find your ideal hotel for the best price. Simple. Hotel Trivago.
Look at that. Most 6s in T20 cricket. 776 by that man, Chris Gale. And his partner in the middle, Brendan McCullum, is not lagging behind. Well, a few hundred behind, but still 403. Karan Pollard also playing in this tournament. 500. And I'm sure those figures will be added to and not too far away. I think, there you go, another one. Add to that list, as I said, another big one. Wow, she's really been entertained by that one.
I just wanted to refer to that graphic that was on screen before. 776 sixes. That was 4,656 runs before that last one. That is incredible. And he's certainly showing us why they call him the mean machine.
Well, that tally has now gone up to 777. And his shirt number is 333. It should have been 3 and 3.33. 3.33, 3.33. And that's his highest score, test score, of course. It's got emblazoned on his back. Highest test score. And this gentleman has also royally entertained the crowd here. And talk about entertaining. Flat batted that one. Couple of bounces. Straight as an arrow. Take that.
Well, it is a raining boundaries. He bowled that flat, and he's just flat batted it straight back over his head. And straight as an arrow, but he's certainly come out here today a man on a mission.
And a man prepared to redeem himself. Both these batsmen missed out on the first game they played the other day. And today, come back with a bang. Come back with a vengeance. Moves away and slices it up in there. Now, how far is that going? Not too far. Straight down the throat of Liam Plunkett there. And that is a big strike. Got the toe end of the bat, but he's played a good innings.
You have to give credit to Nasir Hussain. He was brave. He's tried to take that across him. He could have made the angle easier bowling around the wicket. Good thinking, bowled it across him and got the top edge. 33-80 for 1.
And also it'll be the signal for the Vashundhara LP Gas strategic timeout.
Nice and steady, wins the race.
We're on a mission to help make Britain's roads safer. Using our free Aviva Drive app to measure how you drive, safer drivers scoring more than 7 out of 10 could save an average of £170 on our car insurance. Visit aviva.co.uk to see if you could save.
Watch the world's elite football clubs in action every week on Free Sports. Barca TV, delayed coverage of the Catalan Giants, La Liga and Champions League games. Follow the Rossoneri Serie A and Europa League campaign on AC Milan TV. The best of the Bundesliga with delayed broadcasts of all Bayern Munich and Borussia Dortmund's games on Bayern TV and BVB TV. Plus watch behind-the-scenes programming and features on these 4 great European clubs. European Club Channel TV, every week on Free Sports. This Friday at 10 p.m, it's Tampa Bay at Washington.
Ovechkin fires, he scores!
And Saturday sees Chicago at Florida. Then Sunday at 7 p.m, Vancouver clash with the Rangers. Live NHL this weekend on Free Sports. More free Autumn Internationals this weekend. Can Italy's Azzurri repeat last season's shock victory over the Springboks?
Crashing at the line is Somiane Ferrari, and I think he's got there.
Followed by France taking on Japan.
It's great play. Nostukrain gets the ball out wide to Teddy Somo, scores the try for France.
Free Rugby Internationals this weekend. One game a week from La Liga 123, live and free on Free Sports.
The new batsman in, Mohammad Mithun. You see he's had a good run and he's in the middle because of this. Nasir Hussain did well to just bowl it wide. He was moving away and he got the toe end of the bat, and that's the reason why he didn't get the distance that he wanted. Had to reach for that, Brendan McCullum, and holding out well-judged catch by Plunkett in the deep, and at last some relief for the captain. gets a wicket. Mohammad Mithun taking strike. Batsman hadn't crossed over despite the ball going almost all the way near the boundary. Nasir Hussain is bowling from the AKS end and is had the first strike. Pushed away for a single to open up his account.
Yeah, nice confident punch down the ground.
Chris Gayle on 46. Started off slowly. Almost 12 deliveries to open his account. And he's content to just push it away and walk the single. Completes the over, 9 done, 82 for 1.
I can call you at 3 in the morning.
And you do.
And that's how I know
I can share sunrises with you.
He is on 47. It's going to be Tim Bresnan bowling from the Shah Cement end. A batter of photographers know that they're on the big screen and a big way for them. The big man, Liam Plunkett, is just waiting for the field to settle in. And he's also changing his angle to the left-hander, trying to angle the ball across. What does it do? Does he try to slow the ball down, not give him enough pace? He loves to hit the paces away. Yeah, I think he did wisely to slow it down. Pia is waiting downstairs. Let's go down and join her.
আপনারা দেখতেই পাচ্ছেন খেলা কিন্তু খুব জমজমাট ভাবে চলছে এবং রংপুর রাইডার্সের ফ্যানদের মাঝখান থেকে কিন্তু হাসির বাঁধ একেবারেই কমছে না। গত খেলায় কিন্তু ম্যাককালাম আর ক্রিস গেলের খেলা কিন্তু আমাদের এত এক্সপেকটেশন কিন্তু ফুলফিল করেনি। আজকে কেমন লেগেছে?
আজকে অসাধারণ লেগেছে এবং আজকে তারা 6-4 দিয়ে আমাদেরকে মানে টোটাল সবাইকে এক্সাইটেড করে দিয়েছে। এখন ইনশাআল্লাহ ক্রিস গেল 100 ক্রস করবে।
100 ক্রস করবে। ওকে, বেস্ট অফ লাক। আপনি কি জানেন টি20 তে এই পর্যন্ত সবচেয়ে বেশি 6 কে মেরেছে?
ক্রিস গেল।
কয়টা মেরেছে? কয়টা হতে পারে ছক্কা?
600 আপ।
No, it's not even 600, it's 776. Yes, viewers, Chris Gayle T20 সবচেয়ে বেশি 6 মেরেছে 776. এখন আমরা ফিরে যাচ্ছি ঠিক আমি ছুতে।
All right. That's the short pitch delivery, the slower bounce, tennis ball bounce kind of bounce that really foxed him.
Yeah, you need to employ all these variations in bowling to this man, and he's on song like he is. But certainly showing that he's got the skills to do that. Field changes to the boundary on the leg side.
Pitches it up, and there's a little bit of balance playing that shot, but Gayle content on just pushing it away. So this is a quiet period of play, understandably so, with the fall of that wicket of Brendan McCullum. Chris Gayle moved on to 48 with that. 2 4s and 5 6s. That's the field for the new batsman Mohammad Mithun. Much evidence of dew in Dhaka compared to what we had in Sylhet. Haven't seen the use of the towel or any cloth to wipe the balls. Mithun guides it nicely.
I had a confrontation as we quickly take a look at a lot of dots to start with to Chris Gayle, and he was a little bit tentative, but as the innings has progressed, those yellow dots are the boundaries, and look at that strike rate to the spinners, 194. Magical.
A good length is not a good length to Chris Gayle. Oh, didn't get hold of that one. And is getting another single to move on to 49 after 10. It's 85 for 1.
Nice and steady, wins the race.
We're on a mission to help make Britain's roads safer. Using our free Aviva Drive app to measure how you drive, safer drivers scoring more than 7 out of 10 could save an average of £170 on our car insurance. Visit aviva.co.uk to see if you could save. Using our free safer drivers scoring more than 7 out of 10 could save an average of £170.
Interesting that some empty plots amongst the building, and you see a maiden there, the third over bowled by Nasir Hussain, and then the big building started to be built by Chris Gayle and Brendan McCullum. McCullum is back, new bowler in. He's going to be Abul Hassan bowling from the AKS end, and of course he's got 45 wickets in his 20-over career, plus a 5 for 28. 5 is always good. Those are the wickets he got earlier in the tournament. Oh, that seemed to jag back in a little bit. And that's a 50 with the single. Chris Gayle gets a huge ovation from the crowd here and from his teammates.
Yeah, that's well played. His 66th 50 in T20 cricket. We saw earlier some of those figures that came out, 777 sixes now. And lots of runs and experience behind this man. You can see just the 38 balls. Probably a few too many dot balls in there. But Chris Gayle today, 20 to 40, took him 9 deliveries. And 40 to 50, just 8.
Now that's an appeal, but I think it's more to preempt the umpire from not giving the void than any conviction. Umpire Anisur Rahman is not going to be foxed with that. Smile also from Mithun. Knew that he didn't get a touch to that. It was going down leg.
Now they often do that nowadays, don't they? Although looked like it was pretty close to something, but yeah, the wicket keepers and bowlers very often they just go up to try and outfox the umpire from giving a wide.
Oh, he thought of a run there, but tell you what, Chris Gayle will not be interested in the quick runs. He's lumbered a little bit, he's not too comfortable out there. That's the confirmation, came a brush of the pads, well detected, Tino. I think, and even there, that white eventually should not have been given. Mohammad Mithun. Pitches it up, nice ball. Such a hint of a little bit of movement. Chris Gayle this is his 50 package. What a fantastic way to get it. He was slow off the blocks, but once he got going, there's no restraining him. Shots all around the ground. Look at that, straight as an arrow. He looks so effortless in hitting those sixes. Already 5 of them. He's taken the total tally of sixes to 777. Talk about fireworks. Look at, oh! Kaneva bowled him completely. Just trying to get down on that ball, trying to close the face of the bat. And 128 Ks foxed him. And he played, I think, a shade too early. Ball hits timber.
Yeah, that is a very important wicket. It's probably just kept a little bit low there, if you're going to say anything about that. But certain joy for the bowler. And an important wicket. Chris Gayle, he was blistering 50, he got 88 for 2.
Being diagnosed with a serious illness like cancer can bring financial worries. That's why at Lloyds Bank, we have staff trained by Macmillan Cancer Support to help manage your finances, so you can get on with life. Lloyds Bank, by your side.
Nafis is new batsman in. Right behind that, tries to guide it past that fielder. And there's confirmation that Shahriar Nafis, with already 1124 runs in his kitty, is in the middle because of this. Maybe Chris Gayle thought it'd bounce a little higher. He's played over the ball.
Yeah, he certainly did. He's a tall man, and he was off his feet, actually. Possibly just keeping a little bit lower than he expected.
And also, he didn't seem to be just behind the right line there, just playing the wrong one. Oh, that's going down the leg side. But this is has been a good over, wicket taking over. 11 done, 88 for 2.
Nice and steady, wins the race.
We're on a mission to help make Britain's roads safer. Using our free Aviva Drive app to measure how you drive, safer drivers scoring more than 7 out of 10 could save an average of £170 on our car insurance. Visit aviva.co.uk to see if you could save.
Well, Brent McCullum and Chris Gayle have fired today. Gayle going on to 50, McCullum 33. And they're both back in the hut, so this is an opportunity for Tajul Islam to come in from the Shah Cement end. 49 wickets in his 52nd match, 3 for 18 is best. And Tajul will be looking to give the ball a little bit of air. There is definitely some purchase out of the wickets. 3 for 19 against the Khulna Titans in this tournament has been his best. And a couple of wickets against the Kumilla Victorians in the second game they played. Down the leg side, slipped away, but will find the fielder in the deep.
Times open the bowling, if you can remember back in Sylhet, opening the bowling in some of those matches, but he's taken important wickets for them. When he hasn't got wickets, he's been economical.
Oh, that's a better turn. But prodigious with that turn, and he did well to come down quickly on that one.
That's well watched. Very, very easy to just expect the ball to come on as normal. As we have a look at the seamers to Chris Gayle in this last innings. And that one, the white one, was the wicket.
Come on! Nice.
Yeah, it was the shortest of the balls bowled to him. So there you are. Just didn't gauge the line of the ball. He was trying to come down on it. From that shorter length, you'd expect ball to rise a little higher, which didn't happen, and that's what the problem was for Chris Gayle. Backs away and tries to play it away hard, but had to adjust. Oh dear, that's rather sloppy, but got away with it. Didn't give away any extra runs.
A couple of balls ago, he bowled one that turned into him, and he talked about that. You can see here as well. Turn and bounce, which is what we saw a lot of early on in Dhaka, not so much the last couple of days.
Paddles it and does it well. The ball's well on the way to the boundary now. No chance for the fielder to stop that. That's very well executed shot by Mohammad Mithun.
Yeah, beautifully played. He played a flat sweep a couple of balls ago, and it went straight to the man, so they just got the single. But good awareness to realize that the man is a little bit squarer. Let me play that lap shot and value for money.
One for Viatais, come boy!
Oh, beauty. And there's a chance of a stomping here. They've asked the umpire, and I wonder if it's gone off. Has he referred it? I don't think so. And that completes the 12th over. It's 96 for 2.
Take the guesswork out of finding credit cards and loans with Experian Credit Matcher. It gives you free access to your Experian credit score forever and can help you find the credit cards and loans you're more likely to be accepted for. Take the guesswork out at experian.co.uk.
Rangpur Riders 96 for 2 after 12 overs. They are well on course to score big. A great effort from Chris Gale and Brendan McCullum. Just losing his balance, but recovered well. Mitten.
Well, it's not clear, Amir. Chances are that he recovered. But sometimes these can be very tight.
Yeah, these kind of referrals can be deceiving. But I think he was off balance for a little while. Chance again. But recovered well. In my opinion, he was safe. And no damage done. There was no stutter. Two able batsmen at the crease. Shahryar Nafees is highly talented. A competent batsman.
Been out of cricket for a while. I remember when he first played, he was a little bit more chubbier and burlier. But I think he's worked hard on his fitness. He's got 100 against Australia when he played Test cricket.
Well, have a look at that stumping again. Yes, here it was in the air, but well within time. Toe landed in the crease. Good recovery from the batsman, Mitten. $100 on the board. Last few overs, Sylhet Sixers have managed to control the game somehow. It was running away. What do you think, Roshan?
Yeah, you're right. Look at that second 50. It's taken 4 balls more, but I think the impact created by the Sylhet Sixers have been greater. Mithun 11 of 10 and Sharia 4 of 6. So it tells you a story. After all those attacking shots, now that's a wide. After that Gale and McCullum onslaught, they were looking good for something big.
Yeah, that's the luxury of picking up the wickets. You can control a fresh batsman at the crease. So has been the case. These batsmen are forced to bide their time due to some good bowling. This will be for a bit of room outside the off stump, and that was enough.
That's a very common shot that most batsmen tend to use, particularly the left-handers. They're so good behind point, short and wide, third man's fine, and they just keep to, they're so good at threading that gap.
This is their zone, isn't it? Now that angle, once provided, then bowlers are bound to get punished, and that was the case. Was in the air, and what a catch! What a catch! Fletcher is the fieldsman.
Just a question, why is he so angry that he's taken that catch?
Because he thought he missed the previous one.
All right. He looked so angry, I thought he should be celebrating.
And look at how close. He's standing almost gully position. And that ball was travelling. And it's a big wicket. No doubt about it. He's removed after scoring 8 and it's 105 for 3. And I think it's going to be Bashundhara LP Gas strategic timeout.
Nice and steady, wins the race.
We're on a mission to help make Britain's roads safer. Using our free Aviva Drive app to measure how you drive, safer drivers scoring more than 7 out of 10 could save an average of £170 on our car insurance. Visit aviva.co.uk to see if you could save.
More free Autumn Internationals this weekend. Can Italy's Azzurri repeat last season's shock victory over the Springboks?
Flashing at the line is Sylhet Ferrari, and I think he's got there.
Followed by France taking on Japan.
It's great play. Nostukran gets the ball out wide to Teddy Somo, scores the try for France.
Free Rugby Internationals this weekend. Watch the world's elite football clubs in action every week on Free Sports. Barca TV, delayed coverage of the Catalan Giants, La Liga and Champions League games. Follow the Rossoneri, Serie A and Europa League campaign on AC Milan TV. The best of the Bundesliga with delayed broadcasts of all Bayern Munich and Borussia Dortmund's games on Bayern TV and BVB TV. Plus watch behind-the-scenes programming and features on these 4 great European clubs. European Club Channel TV, every week on Free Sports. This Friday at 10 p.m, it's Tampa Bay at Washington.
Ovechkin fires, he scores!
And Saturday sees Chicago at Florida. Then Sunday at 7 p.m, Vancouver clash with the Rangers. Live NHL this weekend on Free Sports.
Well, Bashundhara LP Gas strategic timeout gave ample opportunity for both the sides to regroup and find a way how to go from here on. Tisara Pereira, hard-hitting batsman, he's been preferred, he's been promoted. It was surprising not to see him coming out to bat in a pressure situation. And that's why he's there. What a catch. That ball was travelling at the rate of knots.
Yeah, indeed. Two-handed. That's what made that catch so special. You would have thought you would go with one hand, but then you try with two. If you can't, then go with the one.
Yeah, great reflexes. They suddenly look animated. All the Sylhet Sixes players. They know they have made a recovery into this game. A big effort is required.
Ian Plunkett is quite sharp, isn't he? That ball really hurried on and bounced as well. He can work up a good head of steam. Taken apart by Gale earlier on. But can be very handy when he starts mixing it up.
Yes, he's a good exponent of those slow deliveries. And he's well equipped to bowl in pressured situations, demanding situations. And he is the right option to bowl at Pereira, who is fresh at the crease.
Also, let's see what the length he's going to bowl, because Pereira generally likes to go over the top. Doesn't really fancy that short ball at his ribs.
They'll be running hard. Well, it's time to join Pia.
আমি এখন সিলেট সিক্সার্সের ক্রেজি একটা ফ্যানের সাথে বসে আছি। সিলেট সিক্সার্সের কোন জিনিসটা আপনাকে সবচেয়ে বেশি অ্যাট্রাক্ট করে?
নাসির।
বিকজ অফ নাসির অলরাউন্ডার, দ্যাটস ওয়াই?
অফ কোর্স।
আর আমি যখন আপনার সাথে এমনি কথা বলছিলাম আপনার কিন্তু গলায় কিন্তু খুব বেশি তেজ ছিল, এখন কিন্তু আমি পাচ্ছি না। কোন জিনিসটা নাসিরের সিলেট সিক্সার্সের কোন জিনিসটা আপনার ভালো লাগে?
অলরাউন্ডার। নাসির ইজ অলরাউন্ডার।
আজকে ম্যাককালাম, ক্রিস গেল খুব ভালো খেলেছে, তারপরেও কি মনে হচ্ছে যে সিলেট আজকে জিততে পারে?
This is something very obvious. Sylhet is of course going to win.
You are 100% sure about that?
Of course, Sylhet!
Sylhet Sixers-এর জন্য all the best. এবং ফিরে যাচ্ছি কমেন্ট্রিতে।
Yes, Sylhet Sixers have to react to that reaction. Their fans aspiring for a big win now. It has been elusive for a while now for them.
Well, they seem to be expecting a lot of them, and some of the fans seem to be absolutely sure that it's Sylhet and no one else.
Working hard. Sylhet Sixers. That's good. That's good cricket.
I still feel it's the wrong length to Thisara Pereira. You need to be looking to, if you're looking to dismiss him, that's not the place to bowl. You can set him up, that's all right, but you need to give him that back of a length delivery. Never enjoys it at the start.
That's in the air. There's a bit of protection at the boundary line. Only 2 runs. 6 runs from the over so far. Another good over for Sylhet Sixers. If the last ball is bowled properly.
Yeah, if they manage to get a dot ball in, that'd be fine. Liam Plunkett is a strong unit. He can certainly bowl quickly. Considered the quickest in England. Yeah, good follow-up. Good end to the over. 111 for 3.
Being diagnosed with a serious illness like cancer can bring financial worries. That's why at Lloyds Bank, we have staff trained by Macmillan Cancer Support to help manage your finances, so you can get on with life. Lloyds Bank, by your side.
Well, at one stage, there was a scare for Sylhet Sixers to concede 200 runs. With their good effort, it has come down to 171. That's the projection. They would like to wrap up the innings. 160s or 65 in a rage. Falling in front of the wicketkeeper, no damage done.
Well, teams generally prefer to bat second in the evening game, expecting the dew to turn up, but I haven't seen dew. I don't know whether we've seen enough of it.
Not really, plus they're spraying on the ground as well to dry up that dew. Plenty of options. Papara, Ziaur Rahman, Mushrafi can wield the willow. They can hit them long. Ghazi, Rubel and Zahir Khan. The boundaries been dried up.
running hasn't been great either. We haven't seen them really pushing those ones into two. So that's a passionate supporter. He is a seriously passionate supporter.
He's been there for a while now, Mitten. He should feel confident to take the game to the bowlers. His team requires it now.
I think if there is a complaint against Mithun is that he has not been able to really use that long handle or play a few aggressive shots. He's been looking to knock it into gaps and do it in singles. Haven't seen the big shot from him. Haven't really seen him going for those boundaries and looking to dominate.
That's surprising. And he has the reputation to go after the bowlers. Maybe he's lacking the confidence. A well-disguised slow one. Just looking to cramp the batsman. Have a look. Very well controlled. Back of the hand and landed it where he wanted to. Great skills.
One thing about Thisara Pereira is that he is a super talent. Sadly, he hasn't really realized it to his full potential because he is a power package, the type of player you would want to come in the last 5 overs of a T20 game. Can blast the bowling, can hit the ball hard and long and far. He's done it a few times for Sri Lanka, but he needs to do it more regularly. Recently made captain on the T20 side. That's a wide. And with that elevation, Amir, I was really impressed with the way he led from the front, got involved with the side, and sometimes you seem to get the best out of players when you're given that extra responsibility.
I think the reason why he's not consistent with his hard hitting, he has to improve his skills. He has to learn to hit the ball through offside as well. He's one dimension. He's looking to hit the ball in the air towards mid-on and mid-wicket. There you go. Again, he was aiming for that direction.
Yeah, that is a point because he's generally, if you look at his zone of scoring, likes to go over long off, long on, and likes to go in that direction. Yes, you're right. I agree that his repertoire needs to improve. Square of the wicket on the offside, drives or lofts over extra cover, but that's been wanting.
Yes. With this kind of intention, bowlers can actually work you out. So he has to learn to play that stroke over extra cover. That's hit hard. And 4. Nice way to end the over. After 15 overs, it's 1-2-0 for 3.
Nice and steady, wins the race.
We're on a mission to help make Britain's roads safer. Using our free Aviva Drive app to measure how you drive, safer drivers scoring more than 7 out of 10 could save an average of £170 on our car insurance. Visit aviva.co.uk to see if you could save.
Good couple of overs for Rangpur Riders. Pereira finally got the ball over the boundary line in the previous over.
Real power pack shot by Thisara Pereira. This is what he could do. Look at the power he generates. He's a very, very strong striker of the ball. And I seriously wish that he can really do this more regularly and take a little bit more responsibility as a batsman. Oh, good shot. Excellent shot. He picked the gap. We were talking about Mithun need to rise to the occasion. He's done that with a boundary.
Talk about making use of those vacant areas. Intention was to hit there. Just timed it. Just the thumb. not with the full flow of the bat, and yet picked up a boundary.
Yeah, the key was he was looking to come down, somewhat cramped a bit because it came back at him. He was quickly able to move it around through mid-wicket. Good work, very good work.
Good running. Good early call from Pereira. Into the block hold. Has to bowl there regularly.
Let's look at Pereira's options. Mid-off was inside the circle. It's been pushed back. Yes, they understand. Short third man, fine leg comes in. Mid-off, mid-on goes out.
And have a look at the onside fielding. Deep, long on, deep mid-wicket, deep square leg. This is better.
That's what he needs to do. Immediately looking to outthink the bowler. Just looking to go on the offside through that extra cover area. Only a single. Mithun back on strike. Now that run rate is over 8 runs and over. At the current rate, it will be 162, but I think they can get to 180.
They'll be hoping for that. Well, at the moment, bowlers are bowling very tightly. And to get to 180, they really have to play well. And that man, Pereira, has to come good.
Yeah, they'll have, how many balls do they have now? They'll have 26 balls and they're 127. So 50 runs, maybe, in the last 4 overs and a bit.
It won't be easy, Roshan, won't be easy. Unless Pereira goes berserk.
Yeah, you'll need at least Pereira, or you'll need someone to come up with that special effort. But this is the opportunity for them.
Yeah, at the moment, sneaking through the overs quickly. Still at 6 bowlers. After 16, it's 129 for 3.
So you think the same hotel room has the same price? Oh, no. The same hotel room has loads of different prices out there all over the internet. And Trivago instantly compares them to find your ideal hotel for the best price. Hotel Trivago.
The last 5 overs have been good for Rangpur Riders, even after the loss of those big names, Brendan McCullum, the first one to go out, and then Chris Gill going out after picking up his 50. 40 runs in the last 5 overs. Projected score, if they continue with the same run rate, 161. Let's close. Very close indeed. Yes, he's plumb in front. So Liam Plunkett has picked up a wicket of the very first delivery in this over.
Looked like he's rolled the fingers over the top of this, Liam Plunkett, and he has, yep. Good option, slower ball, and hitting the man in front. Was just getting going, 25, he got 129 for 4.
From Newcastle to Newport, winter is coming and it's time to get ready. Whether it's a broken boiler or no hot water, no matter how hard the weather hits, our engineers can help. Stay a step ahead of winter. Search British Gas.
Ravi Bopara is the new batsman, and who's been in a good touch with the bat. Already has 100 in this format. Oh, shot. What a shot. Good work in the deep. Lovely drive. Rabi Rahman is the fielder. Ravi Bopara is here because of this. Let's have another look at. Did he get any bat? No. I thought it just came back quite sharply, and would that go on to hit the leg stump? We'll have to wait and see. Yep. Back leg. Yes. Umpire's call. Suggesting that not a bad decision in the end from Anisur Rahman. Yeah, he needs to fire up. Both these players very important and crucial for Rangpur Riders. With already 4 down for 133 now. Still a few more overs to be bowled. After this, 3 more overs to bowl. And if these batsmen can kick on, then 170 possible.
It is. And I've liked this from Bopara. He's come in and he's been positive from ball one. Cracking stroke through the covers. Got a couple of runs there, and then good running again to get another 2. So, busy. They can just go like this. He's 3 balls in the over so far. 4 balls, and they've got in the last 3 6 runs. And it's his Plunkett speeds. Majority of those green ones between 125 and 135 k's an hour. And the other blue ones, the lighter ones, 115 and less. That shows you that he's bowling a lot of slow balls, and that's the one that he got the wicket with as well.
Yeah, he's mixed it up. He's shown that in his repertoire he has got a lot of skills to slow it and also bowl quicker. That's the reason why he's been successful. This time it's a short delivery, and he's hit that powerfully. There was a man in the deep. Nasir Hussain had no chance whatsoever. That is a very good shot from Thisara Pereira.
It's a powerful shot. PM Plunkett's not happy here. He thinks that the fielder should have got round and saved that, but he has absolutely crunched that. And I think that's a little bit harsh to expect anybody to get close to that. 9 runs from the over so far. Just 1 ball to go in it. To his stock deliveries, they've scored 116. The slow balls they've scored a lot lesser at, so those slow balls are certainly working for him.
It works for everyone. For the bowlers who like to take the pace off the ball. Already 9 runs in this over. That's a good delivery. He's hit that straight down the ground for a single. So 10 runs in that over after 17. Rangpur Riders move on to 139 for 4.
I've been growing peas for Bird's Eye probably about 30 years. We grow varieties no one else does, and that's what makes our peas so sweet. When food is made with love, it tastes that much better.
Britain's favourite peas, with love from Bird's Eye.
Looks like it's going to be Tim Bresnan, who's bowled well, and for 20 of 3. The Fansa one in the middle, in the jacket, the owner, Rangpur Riders. So looking forward for some fireworks from the men in the middle. Well bowled. Yorker length, could hardly do anything but just to dab it away for a single.
How was that?
That's very well bowled. Thisara Pereira getting a bit of his own medicine. Did extremely well himself at the end of the innings at the ball a couple of nights ago. But Tim Bresnan, that is a brilliant delivery to start off the over.
It's the experience, experience of Tim Bresnan, ensuring that he doesn't give anything away. He has started well, and he wants to make sure that he doesn't give away too many runs in this over. It's the right-hander, slower delivery. They've taken on the fielder. In the end, they've picked up a very quick single. So dealing in singles at the moment, not a problem for Sylhet Sixers.
Owners of Sylhet Sixers franchise, and they would have been extremely happy in the first 3 or 4 games of the tournament. That's the coach, Waqar Yunus, who joined the squad a couple of days ago. Certainly be looking for some more victories now.
It's a slow delivery and he hit that straight into the hands. Yes, he has. That's a lovely delivery and that's a big wicket. Sabir Rahman takes the catch. And it's Tisara Pereira who has to go back to the pavilion.
I think this is another slower ball again. But yes, it is. And if it had a little bit more pace on it, he possibly would have hit it over the head of that man, Sabir, on the boundary. But wasn't to be. Another important wicket. 15 he got, 141 for 5.
Kevin told Katie,
"Be my guest."
the hot hors d'oeuvre really impressed. A beauty of a feast, delicious cuisine, the finest dishes you've ever seen, like mini desserts on a posh silver tray, and a dancing carrot, served en flambe.
Bapar on strike. Straight back to the bowler and he's dropped it. Could have been a 2-in-2 and it could have been on a hat-trick. There's the new batsman Ziaur Rahman who's on the non-striker end. He's here because of... Okay, let's have a look at the drop chance. Hit it back straight to him. Just to the left of Tim Bresnan. Drops it. Back with a short delivery. They want the second, it's not there. Very good in the deep.
This is the last wicket. The slow ball to Tisara. You could see he just paused because he realized the ball hadn't got to him. But it was a good catch. Had it come a little bit quicker, I'm pretty sure it would have carried over the boundary, but a good wicket nonetheless.
It's a very good over so far. Only the 3 runs in this over and a wicket. Tom Moody, the coach for Rangpur Riders, swing and a miss. Very good over. Fantastic over for Tim Bresnan. 142 for 5.
No matter what your idea may be, register the perfect domain name before it's gone. The One-on-One Domain Explorer will find you the best matching results for millions of possible combinations. It all begins with the perfect domain, oneandone.co.uk.
Good from McCullum and Gale. Meaton also contributing 25. 15 from Tisara Pereira of just 12. But they need runs in the next 2 overs to ensure they get to a total of somewhere above 160. Possible. Not possible if the men from the Sylhet Sixers bowl some really good overs. In the block hole, and he's punched it down the ground. That is a very good shot. That's a cracking shot, isn't it? Ravi Bopara played a beauty there. 4 to start the over.
Yeah, he's just missed his length. He's got mid-off up, and he can't afford to do that. The solid hit down the ground from Ravi Bopara, and good start to the over.
A cracking shot to start with. Score moves on to 146 now. Missed out on that occasion. Could have really hit it to the right or the left of the fielder. Would have picked up a boundary. It's a single at the moment. 4.2 overs, 36 runs, but Sylhet Sixers have also managed to pick 2 wickets. Long chat between the captain and the bowler, and Plunkett. Batsman having a look around. 3 on the offside, inside the circle. Short, but again straight to the fielder. Could have easily been a boundary.
Yeah, he's lucky to get away with that. Man up in the circle. All he had to do was hit it just to either side of him or over. Again, because of the slower ball, he struggled to get the timing that he wanted to, and basically just got a bottom edge. But lucky to get away with that.
At least they're rotating the strike. 4 of the first delivery and 2 singles of the next 2. 6 in this over. A lot will depend on Ravi Bopara. That's well bowled in the block hole, but he squeezed it out. Should come back for the second. This is good running. Misfield in the end. Comfortable in the end for both these batsmen. 150 comes up.
That running is good. Put pressure on Shubhagat Home, who's a decent fielder. This is how their 50s have been split. 36 for the first and third, 40 for the second. So they've been pretty consistent. As you're saying, no boundaries on the over yet. 2 balls to go. They've already got 8 on the board. And then when he bowls a short ball like that, and they get a boundary, then the over is a really good one.
Yeah, it's a poor delivery, to be honest. Short, sat up, and there are 2 men in the deep in that direction. Had no chance whatsoever bisecting those 2 fielders and picking up a boundary. That's a very good shot from Ravi Bopara. Runs already in this. 154 the score. Is that a no ball? And is that a 6? Yes, it is. That is a smashing shot, and it's a no ball. It's going to be a free hit. What are you doing, Liam Plunkett?
Possibly just striving for that Yorker utter. That's what he's doing. And there's the signal that the next delivery is going to be a free hit. And, wow, that is a huge no ball. And Ravi Bopara sees the low full toss, and that comes out the meat of the bat. Right away he knew that there's no need to run. And here's the last ball. Free hit.
Could be called a wide. We'll have to wait and see whether he got some part of the bat. Oh, he did. But that's 4. 23 runs in that over. 165 for 5.
Introducing Fitbit Ionic, the smart watch for your health and fitness.
Runs, 1 for 49 from Plunkett of 4 overs. Second most expensive spell in this edition of BPL. Incredible. What a turnaround. What an over for Rangpur Riders. And what a knock this has been from Ravi Bopara. 28 of this 12 deliveries. Last over to be bowled by Abul Hassan. 2 for 21. 10, 15, anything is possible. Man on strike, Ziaur Rahman, who can also hit some big blows here. Making sure Nasir was saying that he has the fielders in the right places. He's got the widest mid on, and there's a mid wicket. There's long on the onside. No one inside the circle in front of the batsman. Can't afford to bowl short and wide on the offside. Swing and a miss. Ooh.
Oh, you'll be disappointed. That was a length delivery. I think he just took his eye off it at the last moment. And this can happen when you get a length ball at the end of the innings and you get a little too excited. Oh, that was perfect to go over the top.
Look at that bat swing. Really wanted to get after it. Missed it. So it's a dot. Again, a slower delivery. This is turning out to be a really good one from Abul Hassan. And he's missed that on 2 occasions.
Another good slower ball. Dying at the stumps. He was nowhere near the crease, Ziaur Rahman. Lucky to survive, but getting a word from senior statesman and partner, and I'm pretty sure that's just possibly just get bat on ball, give me the strike.
Again a miss, and he's gone. Ravi Bopara has to go back. This is good work, really good work from the keeper. Nurul Hassan, and a lovely delivery once again from Abul Hassan.
That's well bowled. I like the awareness of the keeper. He knew that Ravi Bopara was going to be coming in high and he's miles out. He hasn't even thought of grounding his bat yet. And that's an important wicket. He could have got a couple of important strikes at the end of the innings. 28 for Ravi Bopara, 165 for 6.
In Compton, you join a gang, or you find another way to survive. My horse was headed to the slaughterhouse when I got her. I think maybe, did I save the horse, or did the horse save me?
The captain of Rangpur Riders, Mashrafi Murtaza, comes in. He'll be looking, if he gets some strike, he'll be looking to smash some big ones here. He's here because of this. Hang on, interesting, isn't it? Have they really crossed over when the ball hit the stumps? No, the bat's still in the air. Straight to the fielder. What an over this is turning out. Again it's hit the stump and they're coming back for the second.
These are extras that they will certainly want. They've gone for the appeal and it's been taken up to the third umpire. It was a good piece of fielding and a good throw too.
Looks to be okay. He's fine. So he will be on strike, Mashrafi Murtaza, because he came back for the second. From Liam Plunkett. 37 runs in the last 4.4 overs. Trying to find the high corner. He wants the second. It's going to be tough. Difficult, impossible. He's gone.
Yeah, he was out by a country mile. He was trying to get back on strike for the last couple of deliveries. Well fielded in the outfield, slow ball, and he's heaved it out into the onside field. Nasser Hussain, he's quick, really well fielded. No chance at all for Mashrafi to get back. So just the 3 runs for him. 7 down now for 168.
What is that?
The Google Pixel 2.
Will it take ages to charge?
Nope, it charges in 15 minutes.
Can it see at night?
Yep, it's great in low light.
Will it ever do this?
Nope, there's unlimited photo storage.
So I can take as many as I want?
As many as you want.
It's turning out to be a really good over for Sylhet Sixers. He's just given away 3 runs, Abul Hassan. Couple of run-outs in this over. Shohag Ghazi is the new batsman. We will have 1 ball to face. Score, first inning totals have been 205. Average 152, so they are above average. Doing an MS, what an excellent over this is. Absolutely magnificent. Just the 4 runs in that over with those extras. Beautifully bowled by Abul Hassan. Finishes up with 2 for 24 after 4. And Rangpur Riders have managed to score 169 for 7.
That's the man you want to be bowling your last over if he's going to be bowling it like that. And as you say, you look at his figures. 4 for 24. 2 wickets and an economy of 6 is really, really good, especially bowling the last over. So congratulations all round from his teammates. 169, 170 is what they'll need, and I think they're going to have their work cut out.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty decent score, 169 for 7. So they really have to bat well to get 117, 20 overs when they come back to just. Let's go down to Roshan.
Well, we got a superstar. We got one of the most destructive batsmen in T20 format. Brendan, tell us first, what really motivates you to play now that you've been retired from international cricket?
Well, look, you're still very much, competitive person and love playing in these tournaments around the world. You want to try and turn up and perform and try and obviously make a contribution for your team. And for me, this competition, it's the Rangpur Riders, and we've got a very good side. We need to start winning some games, and that's in front of us this afternoon.
That's the other question I want to ask you, opening with Chris Gale. That's the most destructive opening combination T20 has seen. How do you like being part of it?
Yeah, it's fantastic. No one hits the ball as hard as what Chris hits it. You just got to make sure that you try and feed off one another as well. And I thought today we did it nicely. Both experienced players there. On wickets like this, you know that you can be a little bit more patient from one end and try and attack at the other. And because we're left-hand, right-hand combination, with them bowling off spin, it was my job to try and be aggressive at the start. And when Chris got his eye on, he was able to be more aggressive afterwards, and he played brilliantly. But it's nice to be able to stand at the other end when you've got one of the most destructive players in the world going.
No doubt indeed. Thanks for the entertainment, and thank you for talking to us.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
And he put on 80 for the first wicket at Chris Gale in 8.4 overs. Right there. 53 of 21, 50 from Chris Gale. He turned 25 of 21, but in the end it was Bopara 20 of 12 to ensure that they scored a good total of 169 for 7.
Yeah, Nastia in the beginning was good. You just feel that they didn't quite strike as early as they would have liked. He got 1 wicket for 27 from his 4, and 2 wickets for Abul Hassan, who bowled particularly well, especially towards the end. And that's how the bowlers fared for the Sylhet Sixers. So we're going to go away just for a little moment. Please don't go too far. Join us in about 5 minutes as the Sylhet Sixers come out and chase this total of 169. They need 170, so you just know.
Just popped in for some... Whatever's that?
Home insurance bill.
It's eating all your money.
Yeah, the
keeps doing that. It's driving me bananas.
Don't despair. As bills get fatter, is no matter, don't compare. Their unbiased information could save millions across the nation. Before you go bananas, go compare.
I just try and think of nice things. What kind of things? Oh, well, let me see. Nice things. Daffodils. Green meadows. Skies full of stars.
I don't feel like singing. Not without Fräulein Maria.
Well, let's see. Nice things. Daffodils. Green meadows. Skies full of stars. Raindrops on roses. Whiskers on kittens.
Kona by Hyundai. You drive it, you define it.
Gift Gaffer, which recommended mobile network provider 5 years in a row. Because with no contract, you're free to go, free to stay. Gift Gaff, the mobile network run by you.
Zoinks! Mommy! Turn left, right now!
Wow! Can I help? We heard you give rewards to some customers.
That's right. As a reward current account customer, you can get money back from the types of places you like to shop. And eat.
Man, that was delicious. Ruggy. Yikes! Run, Scoob! Goodbye.
Nice work, guys.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you?
Introducing Fitbit Ionic, the smart watch for your health and fitness.
This Friday at 10 p.m, it's Tampa Bay at Washington.
Ovechkin fires, he scores!
And Saturday, see Chicago at Florida. Then Sunday at 7 p.m, Vancouver clash with the Rangers. Live NHL this weekend on Free Sports.
Down the wicket goes for the big shot. Wow, what a way. He's really going to go after the bowling. He's made his intentions pretty clear.
That's why I thought that he can really hurt intensely both the opposition, because he did gave an opportunity. What a shot.
One more shot to face the last ball. He's reversed himself and he's gone. Really got a lot of fat on that. Wow, what a strike. What a six to finish off that over. After 3, it's 21 without loss. Correction, 27 without loss.
Absolutely brilliant celebrations there.
Namo drive. And it's straight down the throat of DJ Bravo. This is absolutely marvelous. They're really turning on the screw. The bowlers dominating here for the Kumbalini Shore.
It all begins with the perfect domain.
And he carry on the good work. It seems he has the ball flying away. Fielders coming underneath that one. Got him again. Rashid Khan does not make a mistake. And the wonderful work by Mohammad Saifuddin continues.
And it's the 3rd wicket for Saifuddin. Not only he's been economical, but threatening at the same time. He hasn't got express pace, but the disciplines he has.